All right, good morning. Thank you for joining me. Happy to have you here. I hope you're doing well. Today we're gonna focus on finding balance. So, both in terms of actual balance, so balance poses, but also in terms of our breathing and how we work with our body. For me, balance is really a constant activity that you engage in. It's not really a state that you arrive in, but especially in balance poses, I think this shows because you don't just come into the balance poses and then stand there. You have to constantly work on it. So this act of being in balance is something that you do all the time. And it's not an end result in itself. It's more a way of approaching life, or at least that's how I see it. We are going to start sitting just like this, cross-legged. If you prefer, you can always sit on something with your sit bones so that you come a little bit higher. For some people, it's easier to sit upright that way. Maybe you sit on a book or a blanket, pillow, whatever you have. Or you sit on the floor, wherever you are. Pull the fleshy part away from your sit bones so that you can feel your sit bones grounding into the floor. And then inhale, just lift your heart, lift the shoulders up towards the ears, and then roll them back and down. And from here, close your eyes for a moment as we arrive. We'll take 3 breaths together. Deep inhale. Hold. And then exhale out through your mouth. All the air out. Inhale. Feel the fullness. And exhale everything out. One more. Inhale. And exhale. And then start tuning into your breath. Start by feeling and noticing the breath in your body. Maybe in your belly, in your chest, or around your nose. Soften your brow, all of your facial muscles. And follow your breath here for a couple of movements. Just noticing how it flows. And if you practice with intentions, that is, if there's a reason why you showed up this morning, something that you want to focus on, that you want to keep in mind, and maybe you speak that intention silently in your own mind, in your heart. That's a little reminder. And then when you're ready, begin to deepen your breath, breathing deeply into the belly and the rib cage, in and out through the nose, and on each exhale, really emptying all the air out. If you practice with Ujjayi, gently closing off the vocal cords or the air pipes a little bit so that you can feel and hear the breath pass through, and then by all means do that. Like 3 to 5 more breaths here to find your deep focused breathing. And with the next inhale, open up your eyes and reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring your right hand down to the floor, perch on the fingertips. Continue reaching the left fingers up towards the ceiling, and then exhale as you lean over towards the right. Inhale, turn the chest more towards the ceiling, and exhale, roll the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, reach the left fingertips more overhead, and exhale, heavy left hip here, or heavy left sit bone. Inhale, come all the way up, both arms reach up towards the ceiling, and then exhale, bring the left arm down as you lean over, right arm reaches over towards the left. Inhale, turn the chest more towards the ceiling, and as you exhale, roll the shoulders away from the ears. One more inhale to reach the right fingertips further away, overhead. And exhale, heavy right sit bone. Then inhale to come up. And exhale here. Then bring your arms up again, and then bend at the elbow so that you can bring your fingertips on top of your shoulders. We're going to do a breathing exercise here. So make sure that you're sitting comfortably. Both of your sit bones are grounding down, and I'll show you what we'll do first. So we're going to move the upper body over towards the left, and there you will breathe in. And then you will shift over to the right, and there you will breathe out. All the time through your nose. So we're going to do it together. Breathe in here. Exhale out. And then begin. Left in, right out. Left in, right out. Left in, right out. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. Maybe start picking up the pace a little bit, or if this is comfortable to you, then stay here. So focus on breathing in forcefully and out with force as well. Maybe you close your eyes. And really ground your sit bones here. So you're sitting very stably, rooting down into the ground. And then it's really just your spine that's twisting in one way and the other. Continue for a little bit longer. And maybe pick up the pace a bit more. Build some heat. Okay, for the last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause. In the middle, bring the hands onto the knees. Roll the shoulders back and just notice. Notice the difference between movement and then landing in equilibrium here in the middle. And then come onto all fours for tabletop position. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, open up the fingers wide and grip with the fingertips. Turn the elbow creases forward, knees underneath your hips, and plant the feet on the ground. Draw the belly button in here, so active core, and then inhale, lift the sit bones and the heart, roll the shoulders back for cow pose. Exhale as you press away from the floor and round the spine, gaze towards the knees. Inhale for cow. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. And then inhale, come back to center. Check that your core is still active. Draw the belly button in here. And then bring your right hand right underneath your face and leave the hips over the knees. As you inhale, lift the left arm up towards the side and the ceiling. Exhale as you bring it underneath you, underneath the right armpit, and almost come to rest on your cheek, but not really. Inhale as you reach back up again. Exhale, twist. Bring the left arm underneath you, bend the right elbow, gaze towards the right. One more inhale. And exhale. This time, come with your shoulder and your cheek to the floor. Continue lifting the hips up. Draw the belly button in here. Move the left shoulder away from the ear. And maybe you walk your right arm forward and experiment with bringing the forehead to the floor. It's all just different versions so that you can find what feels good in your body and also explore different movements. Take one more breath here. And exhale all the air out. And then if your arm was extended and your forehead to the ground, then bring your hand in front of your face and turn your face right. And then inhale to lift the left arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring it back down. Just finding your center here. Inhale. And exhale. And then bring your right hand underneath, your left hand underneath your face this time. Draw the belly button in, and as you inhale, lift the right arm along the side up towards the ceiling. And exhale, bend the left elbow, bring the right arm underneath you, gaze towards the left. Inhale as you open up into a twist. And exhale, bring the right arm underneath you, bend the left elbow and gaze to the left. One more inhale. And exhale. This time come with the shoulder and the cheek to the floor. Either stay here, walk the shoulder away from the ear. Maybe you also reach the left arm forward. Maybe you bring your forehead to the floor. Maybe you try this and notice that, nope, this is actually where I feel comfortable this morning. Take one more deep breath in and out here. And then on the next inhale, make sure that your left hand is in front of your face, and then press into that left hand to lift up, reach your right arm towards the ceiling, and exhale, bring the hands down to the ground. Now walk your hands forward, curl the toes under, and then lift up the hips coming into downward facing dog. Press into feet and hands, turn the elbow creases forward and really lift through the hips here. Draw the belly button in and see if you can lift the sit bones a bit more towards the ceiling. Ground down through your left foot as you inhale and reach the right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring the knee in towards the nose, shoulders over hands. Inhale as you reach back, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee towards the right elbow and gaze forward. Lift up the right knee. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee towards left elbow, gaze to the side. Lift the knee away from the floor. Inhale, back through center. And then exhale, bring the knee in towards the nose again, and then step it up in between the hands. Inhale, lift up the heart, long spine here. Exhale, ground the back leg. Then ground your left hand, draw the right hip back, and inhale, twist here as well. Reach the right arm up. As you exhale, straighten the front leg, push the hips back, and come into half split that way. Flex the right foot. Maybe you walk your left hand back a little bit to make it easier to twist in this pose. Inhale, find a long spine here, and exhale. And then inhale, ground the front foot. As you reach the right arm back, land it on the back of your left thigh. Continue reaching the left arm up towards the ceiling and lean back. Turn the chest more towards the right and draw the right shoulder back. Inhale, reach through the left arm. And then exhale, bend at the elbow, bring it to the outside of your right thigh. Then press the palms together, press the right hand into the left and twist here. Roll the right shoulder back, inhale, long spine, and exhale. One more inhale, and exhale. Inhale, come back through center, lift the arms up, and exhale, bring the hands to the ground, lift up the back knee, and step back, three-legged dog, so lift up the right leg. Ground the right leg, and inhale, lift up the left, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring the knee in towards the nose, shoulders over hands. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee towards left elbow, gaze to the side, lift up the knee. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee towards right elbow, gaze to the side, lift the knee far away from the floor. Inhale, three-legged dog. And then exhale, knee towards nose, step the foot up in between the hands. Inhale, long spine. And exhale, ground the back leg, or the back knee. Draw the left thigh back. Inhale as you reach, draw the left hip back. Ground your right hand, and then inhale, lift up your left arm towards the ceiling for a twist. And then as you exhale, straighten the front leg, flex the foot, come into half split twist. Maybe you walk your right hand back a little bit. Inhale, draw the spine out long, so reach the crown of your head forward, and then exhale, twist from the body. Maybe turn your gaze towards the left hand. And then inhale, ground the front foot, reach the left arm back, land it on the back of the right thigh, and then reach the right arm up, lean back, exhale. Inhale, turn the chest more towards the left. Exhale, roll the left shoulder back. Inhale, reach the right fingertips up, and then exhale, bend at the elbow, bring it to the outside of your left thigh, and then press your left palm against your right to lift up the torso away from the thigh. Roll your left shoulder back, inhale here, and exhale. And then inhale, turn to face forward, bring the hands down to the ground, lift up the back knee, and this time step to the front of the mat, coming into forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up, roll the shoulders back. And exhale, fold. Bend the knees deeply and then press into the feet. Draw the belly button in as you slowly, slowly roll yourself up to mountain pose, Tadasana. Last thing to come up is your head. Roll the shoulders back. Open up the arms along the sides. And pause here. Maybe bring to mind your intention as we move through a couple of sun salutations. So take one more breath here. And exhale. And then inhale, reach the arms up, allow the gaze to follow. Exhale, draw the belly button in, hinge from the hips, come into forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, hands to the ground, step back with your right leg. And inhale here. Ground your right hand and lift up your right arm. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And then we're going to rotate the arms. So inhale here, exhale as you move it back and down. Inhale as you move it forward and up. Exhale, back and down. So just make a big, big circle here with the arm. One more, inhale. And then exhale, bring both hands to the ground. Step back, plank. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, lower the knees, hug the arms in towards the body, and then lower the torso to the ground. Press the tops of the feet into the floor. Lift up the chest and roll the shoulders back, come into baby cobra. Exhale, forehead down. Reach the arms back, clasp the hands together, interlace the fingers, press the palms together. Press the tops of the feet into the floor and then roll the shoulders back and lift up for cobra variation. Reach the fist back, stay here on the exhale. Draw the shoulder blades together, inhale, come a little bit higher. And then exhale, let go. Hands next to the ribs, curl the toes under, and then push your hips back over your heels before lifting up, coming into down dog. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg goes up. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Inhale here, grounding the left hand, reach the right arm up, and exhale. Inhale, continue reaching, and with each exhale, twist a little bit more. One more inhale here. And then as you exhale, allow the right arm to move back and down. Inhale as you reach it forward and up. Big circles here. Exhale, back and down. Inhale. And exhale. And then bring both hands to the ground. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step to the front of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up. Roll the shoulders back. And exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling, and exhale, let's flow through one more, forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, hands to the ground, step back with your left foot, ground the left hand. Inhale, reach the right arm up, twist. Exhale, bring it down, step back, plank. Deep inhale. And exhale, your way down, knees lifted or knees on the ground, hug the arms in and hover or lower all the way. Inhale for baby cobra or up dog. And exhale, down dog. Inhale to lift the left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Inhale, lift up the heart. And exhale, step to the front of the mat. Inhale, come halfway up. And exhale, down. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling. And exhale, hands in front of heart. We're going to continue flowing, but through a different flow. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Bring the hands out in front of you. Ground down through your left foot. Inhale, lift up the right leg. Reach the heel back. And then exhale, step far back. Finding your stance for high lunge. So feet are hip width distance apart. Draw the left hip back. Lift up the right heel. And then inhale, rise up. Coming into high lunge or crescent lunge. Bend the front knee deeply, lift up the back heel, draw the belly button in, reach the arms up. Exhale. And then inhale, straighten out the front leg. Exhale, bend and twist towards the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend and twist towards the left. Two more each side. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Imagine that there's a line running through your mat in the middle. And inhale. And draw everything, thighs, the center, or muscles of your body in towards that line. One more inhale. And exhale. This time stay. Inhale, reach the right arm forward. Exhale as you lean back. So same thing we did on the floor. Left hand comes to the back of your right thigh. Right arm reaches up overhead. Inhale here. And then exhale, bend the right elbow, bring it to the outside of the left thigh. Press the palms together and twist. Inhale, long spine. And exhale. Inhale, gaze towards the floor, and then drawing the belly button in, step the back foot up to meet the front. Stay in the twist. Inhale, chair pose, reach the arms forward, bend the knees deeply. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up. And exhale, fold. And then for the other side, bring the arms or the hands a little bit forward, ground down through your right foot this time, and inhale, lift up the left leg, reach the heel back, reach the crown of your head forward, and then exhale, step the foot far back, finding your stance for crescent lunge. So feet hip width distance apart, draw the right hip back, lift up the left heel, and then inhale, find your way up. Exhale, bend the front knee. Inhale here. And exhale, activate the core, pull everything into that midline. And then inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, twist towards the left. Inhale, center, straighten. Exhale, bend and twist to right. Inhale. And exhale, twist left. Inhale. Whoop. And exhale, twist right. Inhale. Left, exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. This time reach the left palm forward, inhale, and exhale as you lean back. Right hand on the back of the left thigh. Reach the left arm up overhead. Exhale here. Inhale. And then exhale, bend the left elbow, bring it to the outside of your right thigh. Press the palms together and draw the belly button in, twist. Inhale, long spine here. And exhale. Then turn your gaze towards the floor and drawing everything into the midline, activating the core. Step the back foot up to meet the front, landing in your chair twist. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, come halfway up. And exhale. And inhale, rise all the way up. Bring the arms in the direction of the ceiling. And then exhale, hands together in front of your heart. Roll the shoulders back here. Take a pause. Notice the heartbeat. Center yourself. Find your breath. And then bring your hands into your hips. You're going to go into eagle pose. So hands into your hips and then bend the knees. Lift up the right knee and then wrap the right knee over the left thigh. Maybe you stay here just pressing the thighs together and the knees together. Or if there's room, maybe you can wrap your right foot around your left standing leg. Wherever you are, aim to turn both knees to point forward. Reach the hips back, and then maybe you just stay here with the arms in front of your heart or open them up wide, and then bring your left arm over your right, wrap the underarms around one another, maybe press the hands together, and then lift up the elbows. Wherever you are, remember that midline. Draw everything in towards the center, squeeze everything tight. Ground down through your foot. Continue breathing. Remember your intention. Just 2 more breaths here. Deep inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale 2. Gently unravel the arms if they were wrapped. And then stand up, foot next to foot. Notice what that feels like. It's a challenging pose, eagle. We're having our arms in front of our face, which disturbs our focus a little bit. So it's a great balance metaphor. All right, for the other side, bend the knees, draw the belly button in, lift up the left leg this time, wrap it over your right, sit down a bit deeper, and maybe also wrap the toes around the right shin. Then aim to turn the knees to face forward as you reach the hips back. Open the arms wide, and maybe you wrap your right arm over your left, press the palms together, press the elbows together, and then squeeze everything in towards the midline, shift the hips back, and hold. Lift up the elbows, turn the shoulders down for 3 more breaths. Deep inhale. And exhale, 1. Inhale. And exhale, 2. Last one, inhale. And exhale, 3. Gently unravel. Find your way back to standing. Close your eyes here. And feel the feet on the ground. Which is technically also a balancing position. All day long, all through life, we're balancing on our 2 feet. It's a constant act. All right, inhale, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, draw the belly button in, bend the knees, hinge from the hips, come into your forward fold. And then from here, bend the knees, continue to bend the knees as you lift up the heels and then come to sit on your heels in a toe stand here. Palms in front of your heart. And then exhale, come to sit on your sit bones. And roll onto your back, coming onto the floor. Squeeze the knees in towards your heart. And for a lying twist or for a supine twist, optional if you want to keep the knees like this or wrap them like eagle legs like we did in standing. So right thigh goes over left, bend at the knees, and then either squeeze the knees together, press the knees together, or if there's room, maybe you wrap your right toes around your left shin. So whichever version you have, shift the hips over towards the right and then bring the knees down to the ground on your left side. Ground your shoulders and open up the arms wide, turning your gaze towards the ceiling or out over your right fingertips, maybe even closing your eyes. And bringing back your intention if you had one. Focusing on your breath. And see if there's any place in the body where you can soften, where you don't have to hold any tension. Take one more inhale, exhale here. And with the next inhale, come back up. If your legs are tied together, then unravel. Wherever you are, shift the hips back so that they're in the middle of the mat, and then either press the knees together, draw them in towards the chest, or wrap your left thigh over your right, and then maybe the toes around the right shin. Wherever you are, hop the hips over towards the left, so bring the knees down to the ground on your right. And then ground the shoulders here, turning your gaze towards ceiling, out over your fingertips, or maybe close your eyes. And breathe. Soften your brow, the point between the eyebrows. We tend to squeeze them together. Same thing with the eyes. See if you can close the eyelids if they are closed. Very, very softly. And notice your mouth, your lips. What happens if you just turn the outer edges of your mouth gently upward? Just notice what happens in the body, the mind. With the next inhale, come back through center. If your legs were wrapped, then unwrap them. Wherever you are, bring the knees in towards your heart, hug them close, and then let them go, extend them long. for Shavasana. Allow the legs to be very loose here. Maybe shake them out and then allow the feet to fall outward. Move your shoulders away from your ears and then rest your arms alongside your body with the palms facing up. And let's take 3 deep breaths to transition. Deep inhale. And exhale out through the mouth. Inhale. And exhale out through the mouth. One more. Inhale. Maybe this time you sigh. Let go of any tension, any focus, anything. Just allow the body to be still and enjoy your Shavasana. I encourage you to stay here for as long as you can. And then just pause the video and continue resting. And for anyone else, take a deep inhale in through your nose. And exhale out through your mouth. Bring some life back into the body. Wiggle toes, fingers. Moving your feet and hands, wrists, ankles. And then continue moving your legs and your arms. Stretch your body as your body calls for. And then bring your knees in towards your chest. Hug them close. Maybe lifting up your nose and forehead towards the knees. And then rolling over onto a side. Pausing here, taking a deep breath in and out. And then when you're ready, come all the way up to a seat. And when you've found your seat, then go ahead and close your eyes. Again, soften between the eyebrows. Relax the eyelids. Soften the jaw. And allow the shoulders to be heavy. Bring your hands in towards your chest. Gently bow your chin. Again, for anyone with an intention, recall it here if that feels right. I am deeply grateful for you taking time out of your day to practice with me. I very, very much appreciate it, and I'm so happy for the opportunity. I want to close the class with an Om, so deep inhale in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. And then an inhale for Om. Om. Namaste. Once again, thank you. I hope you enjoyed the practice and that this idea of balance being an act something that resonates with you and maybe something that you can apply in life and not just on the yoga mat. Um, if you enjoy the class and want to support my work, please consider contributing on Patreon with a monthly contribution, or send a one-off contribution via PayPal, or you can share this class, you can like the class, you can subscribe to my channel, anything to help me get in touch with more people. It's much appreciated. Have a beautiful day and hopefully see you soon. Take care.